Think you know all the cool pickups from the 90s? Think again, because these 15 legendary trucks are about to blow your mind. Number 15. 1999 Ford F-250 Light Duty. The 1999 Ford F-250 Light Duty is a legendary pickup truck that stands out in many ways. First, it has a unique feature with 7 lug nuts on each wheel. This might seem unusual because most trucks only have 5 or 6, which can make finding replacement wheels a little tricky. However, this distinctive design is part of what makes the F-250 Light Duty special and different from other trucks of its time. Next, let's talk about its towing capacity. The F-250 Light Duty can pull up to 7,000 pounds, which is impressive for a truck that isn't the heaviest model on the market. This towing ability is perfect for people who need to haul medium-sized loads without having to choose a larger, heavier truck. It strikes a balance between strength and practicality, making it a great choice for those who need a tough vehicle for everyday tasks. When it comes to comfort, the interior of the F-250 Light Duty really shines. The dashboard is designed with a two-tone Wedgwood blue theme that gives it a refined and stylish look. Even though it's a pickup truck, the ride is incredibly smooth and quiet, almost as smooth as a Honda Civic. There are very few squeaks or rattles, which makes driving the truck a pleasant experience whether you're cruising around the city or going on a long road trip. What makes the F-250 Light Duty even more legendary is how it was built for personal use. Unlike other trucks that are mainly made for heavy commercial work, this one was designed with everyday drivers in mind. It gives people the power and reliability they need for tasks like towing or hauling while still being more compact and easier to handle than heavy-duty trucks. The F-250 Light Duty is perfect for anyone who wants a strong, durable truck without the extra size and weight of larger models. All in all, the 1999 Ford F-250 Light Duty is a unique and legendary pickup truck. Its combination of power, comfort, and style makes it a standout in the world of pickup trucks from the 90s. Number 14. 1995 GMC Sonoma. The 1995 GMC Sonoma is one of those legendary pickups that didn't get the attention it deserved. It was a compact truck, often overshadowed by bigger models, but it had everything you needed for a reliable ride. Although it shared many parts with the Chevrolet S10, the Sonoma was made to be a more practical option. It wasn't flashy or fast, but it quietly proved itself as a dependable work truck and a great daily driver. Because it didn't stand out in terms of speed or luxury, it became an unknown sleeper in the truck world. When it came to performance, the Sonoma gave you a choice of 2 engines. The smaller 134 cubic inch 4-cylinder engine produced 118 horsepower, which was enough for everyday tasks. The bigger 262 cubic inch V6 engine offered 195 horsepower and 260 pound-feet of torque. This V6 engine gave the Sonoma enough power to handle most jobs, and it could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in a decent time. While it wasn't built for drag racing, it was strong enough for the work it was made for. The design of the Sonoma was simple and effective. Its exterior featured composite halogen headlamps and body-colored bumpers. It didn't try to look fancy, so it blended in with the crowd. On the inside, the focus was on utility. The cabin wasn't luxurious, but it was built to last. Practical materials were used, and features like electronic ignition and liquid cooling helped keep the engine running smoothly. making the Sonoma easy to maintain. What made Sonoma even more special was its affordability. It didn't come with a high price tag, making it a great option for those who wanted a reliable truck without spending too much money. It became popular for customization, too, as its clean lines gave enthusiasts a good base for upgrades and personal touches. Even though it didn't get as much attention as other trucks from the 90s, the 1995 GMC Sonoma is still a legendary pickup. If you find a well-maintained one, it's a hidden gem that can be both a fun project and a reliable vehicle. Number 13, 1998 Dodge Dakota RT Prototype. The 1998 Dodge Dakota RT looked like a regular truck, but it was hiding some serious power under the hood. It came with a big 360 cubic inch V8 engine called the Magnum 360. This engine made 250 horsepower and 345 pound-feet of torque. The RT model was the only version to have this powerful engine, and it was only available in two-wheel drive. This made it more of a street machine than a work truck. The RT came with an automatic overdrive transmission and a limited-slip rear axle with a 3.91 gear ratio. This setup helped spin the 17-inch alloy wheels, which were wrapped in wide 255 Goodyear tires. To make it look sportier, the wheel arches were flared out, and the truck sat 2 inches lower than a regular Dakota. It also used thick sway bars to help it handle corners better, making it feel more like a performance vehicle. Inside, the RT was basic, with crank windows and cloth seats. But the real fun started when you turned the key. The exhaust made a deep growl, and the engine came to life. Around town, it felt calm until you pressed the gas pedal harder. Then, the truck pulled strong, even at low engine speeds. The gear changes were firm, and the downshifts were quick without having to slam on the gas. This truck wasn't built for hauling, it was built to go fast. At the racetrack, it ran the quarter mile in 14.9 seconds at 91 miles per hour, which was faster than a new Mustang GT at the time. Some people felt that when they pushed the truck to full throttle, it seemed like the power was held back. It was believed that the computer was limiting power to prevent the engine from knocking. Still, it delivered 191 horsepower at the wheels during a dyno test. Only a few people knew about this special prototype, and it cost around $19,000. Even though it could run with the best of them, the 1998 Dodge Dakota RT remains an unknown sleeper truck. If you're loving these legendary 1990s pickups, make sure to hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on more cool truck stories and updates. Number 12, 1993 Ford Ranger Splash. The 1993 Ford Ranger Splash is a legendary pickup that many people don't know about. This truck is powered by a 4-liter V6 engine, which gives it plenty of strength and performance. It's paired with a 5-speed manual transmission, making it a fun truck to drive. Finished in a bold, vibrant red color over gray cloth seats, this Ranger has a unique look that stands out from the crowd. One of the most impressive features of this truck is its modifications. It has a 3.55 limited slip differential that was taken from a 1993 Mustang GT. This helps the truck handle the road better, giving it more control and stability. The truck also has a Beltec suspension lowering kit, which lowers the truck's ride height, making it look sportier and improving handling. The addition of JBA headers and a dual-outlet exhaust system makes the truck sound powerful. adding to its aggressive look and performance. The Ranger Splash also has a few stylish upgrades. It features a flare side bed, an aftermarket chin spoiler with integrated fog lights, and a bed tonneau cover. The truck also has splash badging and mud flaps at all four corners. The wheels are chrome 5-spoke, and they are mounted with older BF Goodrich radial TA tires. This gives the truck a sleek and sporty appearance, making it even more eye-catching. Inside, the truck has sport seats trimmed in gray cloth with checkered inserts. The floors are lined with matching carpets and mats featuring splash scripts. It has air conditioning, a cassette stereo, and a storage compartment in the fold-down center armrest. Although the power-adjustable side mirrors are non-functional, everything else inside works as it should. With just over 71,000 miles on the odometer, this Ford Ranger Splash is in great shape. It's a truck with a rich history, and with all the modifications, it's a true gem from the 90s that many people may not know about. Number 11, 1999 Chevrolet S10 Extreme V6. The 1999 Chevrolet S10 Extreme V6 is one of the most legendary pickups that many people don't know about. At first glance, it looked like a regular S10 with a few extras, but it was far from ordinary. It had a tough body kit, sport wheels, and was lowered close to the ground, giving it a wild look. However, because it came from a factory like that, people often didn't realize just how special it really was. Inside the power compartment, the S10 Extreme had a powerful 262 cubic inch Vortec V6 engine. This engine made 190 horsepower and 245 pound-feet of torque. When it was paired with the 5-speed manual transmission, the truck could really move. Most buyers went for the automatic, but the manual made the S10 Extreme a much more exciting ride. What made this truck even more special was its ZQ8 suspension package. This package lowered the truck by 1 1/2 inches, giving it a sportier stance. It also came with stronger sway bars, Bilstein shocks, better frame bracing, and a quicker 12-to-1 steering box. This setup made the S10 Extreme handle corners like a sports car, which was rare for a small pickup. With the limited slip differential, the truck could hug the road even more. On top of that, the truck looked amazing. The bumpers, grille, and side moldings were all body-colored, making the truck look sleek and sporty. It came with 16-inch aluminum wheels and low-profile tires, plus fog lights built into the front spoiler, giving it a custom look straight from the dealership. Despite all this, the S10 Extreme didn't get much attention. It wasn't great for towing, and the ride could be a bit rough over bumpy roads. However, for anyone wanting a sporty rear-wheel drive truck with real performance, the S10 Extreme delivered. Back then, it cost just over $15,000, and even today, it still sells for cheap, making it one of the best unknown sleeper trucks from the 90s. Number 10, 1995 Chevrolet Silverado Z 71 Extended Cab. The 1995 Chevrolet Silverado Z71 Extended Cab is one of those legendary pickups that quietly hides its true value. It wasn't built to chase the spotlight, but it had the power and comfort to earn it. Sold new in sunny Arizona, this truck avoided rust and stayed in great condition thanks to the dry desert air. The Z71 model came fully loaded, combining off-road strength with a comfortable leather-lined interior. It was tough but well cared for. with only 2 careful owners and just over 30,000 miles since it was new. What makes this truck special is what's under the hood. It has a strong 350 cubic inch V8 engine paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission. This combination gives it smooth highway cruising and plenty of power for any truck job. With 4-wheel drive and upgraded Bilstein shocks, the Silverado handles rough roads easily. The Z71 off-road package adds real trail-ready performance, but this specific truck was never used for off-roading. It lived its whole life on pavement, which kept it in great condition. Look closely and you'll see the upgrades. The interior has custom leather seats on the front buckets and rear bench. The truck also rides on upgraded 17-inch Z71 wheels from a newer model, fitted with fresh all-terrain tires. The chrome bumpers shine bright because it spent its life in a salt-free climate. The bed has a removable bed rug liner that kept the metal underneath spotless. It even has a rare removable center console and extra overhead storage added from another Chevrolet model. Inside, everything works perfectly. It has full power options, cold air conditioning, cruise control, and a Pioneer stereo with Bluetooth. The interior looks great, with only a couple of cracks on the dash, and the carpets show almost no wear. Only a few of these trucks were kept in such good condition, which is why the 1995 Silverado Z71 Extended Cab is a hidden gem. It may blend in quietly, but behind its original paint and body lines is a rare survivor. Number 9. 1996 Dodge Dakota Sport. The 1996 Dodge Dakota Sport is one of those legendary pickups that didn't get as much attention as it deserved. This truck had everything a driver could want: power, style, and utility. But it stayed under the radar for many. The Dakota Sport was designed with a bold look, featuring a large grille and body-colored trim. Its exterior might have seemed simple, but the design was meant for tough jobs, and it still had a sporty edge. Under the hood, the Dakota Sport offered a choice of engines, including the powerful 238 cubic inch V6 engine. This engine provided 175 horsepower and 225 pound-feet of torque, which gave the truck plenty of strength for hauling and towing. It was also available with a 5-speed manual transmission or a 4-speed automatic, giving drivers options for how they wanted to drive. The Dakota Sport wasn't just about looks and power, it also had a lot of practical features. The truck had a long bed with 2-tier loading detents, allowing drivers to stack items above the fender wells. The short cab models offered either a 6.5-foot or an 8-foot bed, giving people flexibility depending on their needs. Plus, the club cab model, which had extra space behind the front seats, was perfect for those who needed a bit more room for passengers or cargo. Inside, the Dakota Sport was simple but functional. It had a 3-across bench seat with sporty cloth trim and a cassette stereo. The truck also came with options like air conditioning, cruise control, and a tilt steering column, making it comfortable for longer trips. While the rear seat in the club cab model was a bit cramped, it was useful for short trips or for carrying more people. The truck's towing capacity was impressive too. With the right options, the Dakota Sport could tow up to 4,500 pounds. It was a solid performer on the road and in the work yard, making it a favorite among those who needed a tough, reliable truck. Number 8. 1996 Dodge Ram 1500 360 cubic inch V8. The 1996 Dodge Ram 1500 with the 360 cubic inch V8 engine is one of those legendary pickups that didn't get the attention it deserved. This truck had power, style, and comfort, but it often went unnoticed compared to newer or high-performance models. Part of the second generation of Ram trucks, it had a bold, big rig design with a large front grille and a raised hood, giving it a tough look that still feels modern today. But the Ram wasn't just about looking good. The 360 cubic inch V8 Magnum engine made up to 230 horsepower and over 320 pound-feet of torque. With that much strength, the truck could go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 8 seconds, which was fast for a full-size truck back then. Some people might have seen it just as a work truck, but the numbers prove it was much more than that. When it came to driving, the Ram offered a great balance of smoothness and power. The suspension was built to handle rough roads without making the ride uncomfortable. The steering was stable, even when taking sharp turns. You could choose between a 4-speed automatic or a 5-speed manual transmission, and with the option for rear-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive, it could meet different needs, whether for work or fun. Inside, the truck got even better. The cabin was designed for comfort, with soft seats and an easy-to-use dashboard. It had extras like air conditioning and an AM/FM stereo. Some models even came with power windows and locks, which was rare for trucks in the mid-90s. It was available in cool colors like emerald green or deep amethyst pearl, which made it stand out even more. Even though the Dodge Ram 1500 sold well, it never got the title of a performance beast. That's why it tends to fly under the radar when people talk about fast or rare trucks. But with its powerful V8 engine, smooth ride, and bold design, the Ram is truly one of the hidden gems of the 90s. Number 7. 1996 Ford F-150 Eddie Bauer Edition. The 1996 Ford F-150 Eddie Bauer Edition is a legendary pickup that combines style, comfort, and off-road capability. This truck is finished in dark red with matching beige lower cladding and Eddie Bauer script on the rear fenders. It stands out with chrome trim on the windshield, bumpers, and mirror caps. The truck also features aftermarket KC driving lights and dual exhaust outlets, giving it a rugged, sporty look. Under the hood, the F-150 is powered by a 305 cubic inch V8 engine that produces 195 horsepower and 270 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired with a 4-speed automatic transmission and a dual-range transfer case, allowing the truck to handle both on-road and off-road conditions with ease. It has a 4x4 drive system, making it perfect for tackling tough terrains. The truck's suspension has been upgraded with a Rough Country N 2.0 steering stabilizer, aftermarket dampers, and taller springs, giving it better handling and stability. The aluminum 16-inch wheels are wrapped with Goodyear Wrangler tires, providing excellent grip. The truck's steering gear and power steering hoses were replaced in 2017, and the ball joints and rear wheel components were replaced in 2019, ensuring smooth operation. Inside, the F-150 is designed for comfort and functionality. The interior features beige cloth upholstery with wood grain trim on the dashboard and door panels. It has a 40-20-40 split bench seat with electric lumbar adjustment for added comfort. The truck is equipped with air conditioning, cruise control, a factory AM/FM cassette stereo, and power windows, locks, and mirrors. Eddie Bauer embroidered floor mats add a touch of luxury to the interior. The digital odometer shows 85,000 miles, with around 13,000 miles added by the current owner. Maintenance work on the truck includes replacing the serpentine belt tensioner, oxygen sensor, exhaust manifolds, and gaskets. The bed was removed for a rubberized undercoating to protect the frame, ensuring the truck's longevity. This F-150 Eddie Bauer edition is a well-maintained and reliable pickup, making it a standout from the 1990s. Number 6. 1994 Dodge Ram 3500 Cummins. The 1994 Dodge Ram 3500 is a legendary pickup that helped shape the truck world with its strength and reliability. It had a bold design with a front grille inspired by semi-trucks and a raised hood that made it stand out on the road. The truck was designed for heavy-duty use, and it was one of the first to offer a cabin that combined comfort with utility. This made it a great choice for both work and leisure. The Ram 3500 also became known for its dual-body style, which had dual rear wheels for extra stability when towing. Under the hood, the 1994 Ram 3500 had powerful engine options, including the famous 360 cubic inch Cummins turbo diesel. This engine was perfect for hauling heavy loads, and it could handle tough driving conditions with ease. While speed wasn't the focus, the truck excelled in torque and acceleration, giving it the strength needed to take on the most demanding tasks. The diesel engine could move big loads without any trouble, and the truck handled bumpy roads and windy conditions with control and comfort. Inside, the Ram 3500 had durable materials made to last. It offered features like power windows and door locks, which were still uncommon in trucks at the time. The design was modern and broke away from the boxy look of older trucks, influencing how future pickups were made. The truck was built to be tough and reliable, making it a popular choice for work trucks, daily drivers, and competitive towing. The Ram 3500 was also known for its easy maintenance. Many owners appreciated how reliable it was, and it was easy to fix with straightforward repairs. Though it wasn't ideal for tight city spaces, it was perfect for open roads and heavy-duty work. Today, the 1994 Dodge Ram 3500 is still valued by collectors. The dual version with the Cummins engine is particularly sought after, and prices can vary based on condition and mileage. This truck continues to be an icon of American strength and innovation. Number 5. 1999 GMC Sierra. The 1999 GMC Sierra was a tough truck that could handle anything, from snow and ice to rocky trails. It was tested in the mountains of Yosemite, climbing over 5,000-foot roads and pushing through thick snow drifts. Even after all this testing, not many people remember it, which is why the 1999 GMC Sierra is an unknown sleeper truck. What makes this truck even more interesting is that it wasn't built on a regular factory line. The test trucks were hand-built, and each one cost around $700,000. These were special builds made to test every part of the truck in the worst conditions, even though they were close to production models. The Sierra offered 5 engine options. The first was a 262 cubic inch V6 that made 200 horsepower. The second was a 293 cubic inch V8 with 255 horsepower. The third option was a 323 cubic inch V8, which made 270 horsepower. Then there was the 366 cubic inch V8 that pushed out 300 horsepower. The most unique option was a 396 cubic inch turbo diesel V8, which made 440 pound-feet of torque at only 1,800 revolutions per minute. Each engine option offered strong and smooth power, making the Sierra ready for any task. In one test, the regular cab truck with the 323 cubic inch engine hit 60 miles per hour in just 7.7 seconds with automatic four-wheel drive. That was fast for a full-size truck. But the Sierra wasn't just about power. GMC changed almost everything under the truck to make it better. The stiffer ladder frame, tighter suspension, better brakes, and thicker seals made the ride smoother and more solid. It also reduced squeaks and rattles. Some models came with electronic auto-track four-wheel drive that automatically turned on when it sensed wheel slip, while others used a manual floor lever. With a payload capacity of up to 3,300 pounds and a towing capacity of 11,000 pounds, this truck could carry and tow heavy loads. Yet, its quiet design and lack of loud styling kept it hidden in plain sight. Number 4. 1991 GMC Cyclone. The 1991 GMC Cyclone is a legendary pickup that set a new performance standard for hot rod trucks. This compact truck combined turbo power, all-wheel drive, and a sport-tuned suspension, making it faster than most muscle cars of the time. With a turbocharged 262 cubic inch V6 engine, the Cyclone produced 280 horsepower and 350 pound-feet of torque. This gave the truck incredible acceleration, going from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 5 seconds and completing a quarter mile in just 13.4 seconds. The Cyclone's performance was not only about power, it also had impressive handling. To manage the turbo torque, GMC installed an all-wheel drive system, making sure the truck didn't lose traction. The system used a viscous coupling and a torque split of 35% to the front wheels and 65% to the rear. It also had a limited slip differential for better grip on the road. The suspension was sport calibrated, lowering the ride height by 2 inches compared to the standard Sonoma, with special shocks, springs, and sway bars. The truck rode on Firestone Firehawk tires mounted on turbine aluminum wheels, making it look just as sporty as it performed. In terms of design, the Cyclone was built to look fast. It was available only in black, with matte black trim on the lower body and red Cyclone graphics on the sides. Inside, it featured contoured bucket seats, a floor shift, and a leather-wrapped steering wheel. It also came with a tachometer and a turbo boost gauge, making the interior feel like a performance vehicle. Even though the Cyclone had an amazing performance, it still had the practicality of a pickup. It featured a 6-foot cargo bed with a Lexus Trucks Cover tonneau cover to protect the cargo. The truck also came with air conditioning, a cassette stereo, cruise control, and power accessories, adding comfort to the high-performance package. With a production of only about 3,500 units per year, the 1991 GMC Cyclone remains a rare and legendary truck that pushed the limits of what a pickup could do. Number 3. 1993 Chevrolet C500454 SS. The 1993 Chevrolet C500454 SS is one of those legendary pickups that didn't get the attention it deserved, even though it had one of the biggest engines ever put into a half-ton pickup truck. Chevrolet made a bold decision by putting the massive 454 cubic inch big block V8 engine into their smallest pickup. Most trucks in the early 1990s were focused on comfort, fuel savings, and basic torque, but this one took a different approach. Performance was the main focus with the C500454 SS. Chevy had already found success with their 1988 CK1500 series pickups, but something was missing. The muscle of the 1970s had faded away, so Chevrolet decided to bring it back. In 1990, they introduced the 454 SS, which came only as a two-wheel drive, short bed, regular cab truck. It was painted black and had red cloth bucket seats with a center console. This wasn't a truck just for carrying heavy loads. It was made to go fast. Under the hood, the Mark IV big block V8 engine was a beast. In 1990, it made 230 horsepower, and that power came at low engine speeds, so it felt instant. In 1991, Chevrolet made improvements and raised the power to 255 horsepower, but this was only for the SS model. Even with all its power and style, the 454 SS didn't get much attention. One reason was that it was more expensive than a regular truck, and it only came with a 3-speed automatic transmission. In 1992, Chevrolet offered two new colors, Victory Red and Summit White, but the black version remained the most popular. The graphics were updated slightly, and the truck's final year was in 1993, just as other powerful trucks like the Ford F-150 Lightning were arriving. Even though the 454 SS made an impact when it was first released, it never sold in large numbers. It stayed under the radar while other trucks got more attention, making it one of the unknown sleeper trucks from the 90s. Number 2, 1992 Chevrolet CK1500 Cheyenne. The 1992 Chevrolet CK1500 Cheyenne is a legendary pickup that often flies under the radar. This truck is finished in Summit White and features a classic chrome front bumper with a painted rear step bumper. The exterior also includes front tow hooks, halogen headlights, side window deflectors, and a removable tailgate. It's a no-nonsense truck built for work and durability. Equipped with factory 16-inch alloy wheels and two 45/75 BF Goodrich all-terrain TAKO2 tires, this truck is ready for both on-road and off-road adventures. The front brakes are discs, while the rear uses drums with anti-lock capability to provide reliable stopping power. This gives the CK1500 a strong foundation for handling various terrains and conditions. Inside, the cab is simple but functional. The folding bench seat is trimmed in garnet cloth, and the dashboard and door panels are color-coordinated to match. Black plastic covers the floor and footwells, making cleaning easier after a long day of work. Equipment includes variable speed windshield wipers, a dome light, and an interior hood release. The Delco AM radio adds a touch of nostalgia, keeping things basic but reliable. The truck is powered by a 262 cubic inch Vortec V6 engine that produces 160 horsepower and 235 pound-feet of torque. This engine is paired with a 5-speed manual transmission and a dual range transfer case. allowing the driver to choose between rear-wheel drive or four-wheel drive depending on the situation. The engine and transmission work together to provide solid performance, whether you're driving around town or tackling tougher jobs. This CK1500 Cheyenne has just over 34,000 miles on it, which is incredibly low for its age. The muffler and tailpipe have been replaced, and an oil change was done in May 1992, ensuring that it runs smoothly. With its simple design and rugged features, this truck stands as a true example of Chevy's reliability in the 90s. Number 1. 1995 Ford F-150 Lightning. The 1995 Ford F-150 Lightning is a legendary truck that many people may not know about, but it has a strong place in history. This truck was designed to be a muscle pickup, with performance at the forefront. Under the hood, it was powered by a 351 cubic inch Windsor V8 engine, which made 240 horsepower and 340 pound-feet of torque. This gave the Lightning the ability to go from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 7.2 seconds, which was fast for a truck at that time. The Lightning wasn't just about raw power. It was also built for handling. The suspension was lowered compared to a regular F-150, with special front coil springs and rear leaf springs, along with Monroe Formula GP shocks. This made the truck handle better, even when cornering. It also came with large 17-inch wheels and Firestone Firehawk tires, giving it a sporty look and a better grip on the road. The truck's braking system included front disc brakes and rear drum brakes with anti-lock capability, allowing it to stop quickly, just like a sports car. On the outside, the Lightning had several special features. It came with an air dam below the front bumper, integrated fog lamps, and monochromatic paint in black, red, or white. The truck also had Lightning graphics to set it apart from regular F-150 models. A tubular rear bumper was an available option, giving it a cleaner look. Inside, the F-150 Lightning was different from regular trucks, too. It had gray cloth bucket seats with adjustable side bolsters and lumbar support, as well as a leather-wrapped steering wheel. The seats had Lightning embroidered on the headrests, giving the truck a sporty feel. However, the truck wasn't built for heavy towing. It could only tow a maximum of 5,000 pounds, which was less than other F-150 models. The 1995 Ford F-150 Lightning was a unique pickup that combined performance and style, making it one of the most legendary trucks from the 90s. These 15 legendary 90s pickups are proof that some classics never fade. Which one is your favorite? Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more awesome content.